Hi guys, it's me again, Tani. And this is part 2 of my story as a tomboy in a family of models. Well, former models now. Last time, I told you how my bully sisters and ex-boyfriend got what they deserved for making fun of me in public. And how I turned that whole situation into a good thing for me and 300,000 other people who were touched by my message. But my struggles didn't end there. At first, I thought my sisters had learned their lesson. Even our mom was more chill about me embracing who I was. But it turned out it was all for show. My newfound online fame just made my family hide their true opinions about me. My mom would no longer judge what I wore or how I acted. But sometimes, I catch her secretly making a face when she thinks I'm not looking. And my sisters? Well, my sisters were better at hiding their hate for me. So much so that I began to be friends with them again. Like always, my family would visit me at our grandparents' farm, and when we were there, my sisters would act all apologetic for what they did to me. We'd even hang out at my room, and they'd pretend to like football. That was when they started appearing in my YouTube videos. I would teach them how to look after cows and how to get milk from them and eggs from the chickens. Those videos were hilarious. My subscribers flooded my comments section with laughing emojis as they watched 3 hopeless city girls who've never seen a cow's udder or a chicken coop before. We even did live streams on occasion when it was time to gather eggs. Sky was the funniest of all. Honestly, Tani, how do you deal with all of this? I thought eggs came from trees or something. Trees? Or plants? I don't know. Isn't that what eggplants are? There's chickens flying every which way, and I feel like they want to peck me for taking their children. Oh, just relax, Sky. You have to be very confident and just be in and out. You're making too much noise and too many wild hand gestures. You're spooking the whole coop. Oh, and watch out for Betsy. That one can smell fear. I let out a belly laugh on camera as Betsy the chicken launched herself at Sky. My sister's horrified screams live on to this day as the most watched clip on my channel. We would all laugh about it and make fun of Sky, and everyone acted like all was well. One day, the girls even introduced me to a friend of theirs, Tyler. Tyler grew up not far from Grandpa and Grandma's farm, and he was incredibly hot. I doubted whether or not my sisters were being nice to me just to be in my videos and to gain fame or clout at first. But when they introduced me to Tyler, I realized they just wanted me to be happy. Tyler was a total gentleman, and he liked the same things I did. But the most important thing of all was that our chemistry was undeniable. Every time I looked at Tyler, I felt my heart skip a beat. And when he held my hand, I felt electricity in the air. When he kissed me, all I could think of was how much I wanted his face to be the face I woke up to every single morning of my life. But it turned out it was all a lie. I overheard Tyler on the phone one night. I went downstairs to get us a fresh batch of popcorn, and when I came back, he was on the phone with Sky. It turned out he and Sky were dating, and Tyler was her spy. They learned what password I was using for all my accounts. I shared everything with Tyler after all, because I thought I could trust him. I was lucky I caught them out that night. I threw Tyler out of the house immediately. I changed all my passwords, and my sister's plans were foiled. Or so I thought. Because the next week, I found someone I never thought I'd ever see again in my room. It was another one of my sister's devious plans. They'd convinced my grandma that something was wrong with Betsy, so I'd run off to check on her. And when I did, my ex, Dan, snuck into my room. I found him rummaging around in my desk. Looking for this? I held up a key that I always kept in my overalls pocket. It was the only key to my desk's drawer where I now kept my laptop in case anyone tried to mess with my accounts again. It's Jordan. You heard we're dating now. Well, she said she'd break up with me if I didn't do this. Is it really just Jordan? Fine. I did it for me, too. You have no idea what happened to me after that video went viral. No college wants to take me. All my friends left. You ruined my life, and now I'm gonna ruin yours. I didn't do anything to you, Dan. You were the one who dumped me. You were the one who said those nasty things about me in front of the whole school and my parents. I didn't post that video. The video I posted said nothing about you or what you said. I even apologized to you. It's all your fault. Dan turned red in the face, and I saw the veins on his temple begin to throb. He launched himself at me and wrestled me to the ground. He tried to take the key off of me, but I hit him squarely on the nose with my elbow. Dan was out like a light. I called the cops and told them the truth. Dan had broken in and trespassed into my room. He was taken away and sent to jail for breaking and entering. I taped the whole thing. I was done with being the victim. If they were going to come for me, I was going to attack to defend myself. That night, I posted a video talking about everything that happened. I told them about Tyler, and I showed my subscribers the video of Dan being arrested. And I told everyone that my sisters were trying to ruin my life again. Unfortunately, they succeeded. Dan had told Jordan where I kept my key, and it only took one time for me to be careless. My sisters got to the key, and when I found them, it was already too late. All three of them were standing around my laptop with an evil grin on their faces. My YouTube channel, which had 300,000 subscribers, my Insta, my TikTok, all my social media accounts, wiped, deactivated, deleted. I cried. I got depressed. Not because I lost something that made me famous or brought in some money. I cried because it was all my hard work. I spent countless nights editing footages and making sure I always made videos my subscribers would learn from. I cried because I lost my friends. All those people who would comment on my videos regularly, even though I didn't personally know them, they were my friends. Once again, I fell into a dark place. I didn't leave my room for a month, not even when my grandma made me my favorite chicken noodle soup and begged me to help her with the garden. When I did finally come out of my room, what I saw made me furious. My sisters were at the farm, and it was a Tuesday. Camera crews, assistants, and guys holding boom mics were running around the farm, catching all the footage they could before the sun went down. Sky was copying my channel, from the way she dressed to the way she would smile at the camera and do the intro. Even her YouTube channel's logo was eerily similar to my old one. After the whole prom thing and the rise of my YouTube channel, I became our parents' favorite daughter. They always made sure everyone knew they were proud of how I turned a bullying incident into a business, and how I became famous, and how I was putting out positive messages for young girls out there. When businesses reached out to me to represent their brands, even my mom was proud. I went on photo shoots for outdoor wear and farm wear. I even managed to make denim jackets chic in one commercial. I think that's when Sky decided she needed to become Mom's favorite daughter again. The moment they deleted my accounts, Sky started copying me. From head to toe, she wore the same things I did. She even dyed her hair to match mine. She launched a YouTube channel just like mine. Only she did it with a professional crew, and Tyler was in it. It really put salt into my wounds when her and Tyler did the same exact videos that I did with him before I found out he was her spy. Sky's channel was wildly successful. All my old subscribers who didn't know what suddenly happened to my channel flocked to hers. And in no time, brands reached out to Sky, too. She began going on photo shoots and commercials for milk and butter and sportswear. She and my other two sisters even appeared in one music video for a very famous country singer. And little by little, Sky became my parents' favorite daughter again. I didn't really care much for that title. I was just happy they were proud of me. But now, they were back to ignoring me and treating me as if I was the kid they never wanted. But I could care less. At that point, all I wanted was revenge. I snuck into Sky's room one night while Tyler took her out on a date. I recorded a video of myself and posted it to her channel. I told her subscribers everything. I even uploaded behind-the-scenes video proof of some things she claimed to do on the channel. I wanted to show everyone she was faking it. She was faking it all. Every time she had to go into some mud, she would complain. And she would sanitize everything on her body as soon as she stopped filming. And those children she was claiming to raise funds for? Fake. She pocketed all $11,000 from her GoFundMe campaign. That video only stayed up for a few hours. Sky caught the whole thing early, but by the time she'd checked her comments, it was too late. She was on the news, and her subscribers had left her. She deleted her channel, including the expose I posted to save face, and she even asked my parents to sue anyone who would repost that video of me exposing her lies. That's why I wrote this story, and that's why I made this video, so the world would know what Sky did to my account and what she did for the name of fame and money. I want everyone to know I'm still here, and that one day, if enough people like my story, maybe I'll do more YouTube videos about my life at the farm with my grandparents, the cows, and Betsy the chicken.